Welcome in to another Origin Leads. This is a space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link that will allow you to get on the email list where you get a database of leads, a visibility tip, and information to get the leads that you are seeking, all right, that you can reach out to those. All right, go ahead and complete the form. It also allows you to complete your powerful introduction, and that's what we'll be doing here today. We have a jam-packed agenda where we're first going to do our gratitude. So come on in here and let me know what you're grateful for. What are you grateful for today? Yes. Get Leads Thrive. bit.ly/Get Leads Thrive is the link that you can go and put in your powerful introduction. And today is a live coaching day. So if you are out there and you're wanting to for me to work with you in order to get your powerful introduction completed, then we will work on that together today. Yes. So let's get into it. What are you grateful for, everybody? What are you grateful for? All right, so let me tell you. You all, I am grateful for a meeting that I'm going to have today about starting an accelerator for my community that I'm building, which is, and you all have heard me talk about that, Try on Thriving Ministries. So I'm going to be having a meeting today about being in an accelerator. So I'm excited about that interview meeting that I'll be having later, earlier, actually, in about, I think it's going to be right after this. Yes. And then let's see, I am grateful for my beautiful plants. I have hanging baskets of vines in my house. I'm very excited about them. And they are up there hanging, and I get to look at them every day. So my hanging vines. Okay. And I am grateful for a good time. I had a good time yesterday celebrating the birthday of my co-founder and friend Tara Payne, also the co-host of this event. Tara Payne. Her birthday is today, so happy birthday, Tara Payne! Happy birthday, and we are still celebrating you since yesterday. So celebrating Tara Payne. Okay, so those are the items of gratitude. Let me go ahead and celebrate my gratitude. Okay, that wasn't loud enough. Let's do it again. Yes. Thank you so much for investing in the space, Rashida, by letting us know what you're grateful for. And also, thank you so much for investing in the space by hearting the Substack. I thank you. For those who are in TikTok, go ahead and tap the screen and let us know what you're grateful for. For those in Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, would love to know what you're grateful for as well. And those on Clubhouse, yes, hello there. Please let us know what you're grateful for as well. And there is options for you to invest in this space as well by using the emojis that are available. Yes, all right. So we do have gratitude. Thank you so much, Rashida, for coming here and participating. She says, I am grateful for my methanol roll-on pain reliever. Yes. We have to make sure that we are pain-free. Do whatever it takes to allow ourselves to be pain free, honey. Rashida, girl, I was on my heating pad earlier today. And you know what? I got my heating pad. Where's it at? Where's it at? Is it behind me? I think my daughter done moved it. Shoot, she didn't leave my heating pad over here by my desk. I'll get it. I'll get it. But yeah, sometimes you have to do what it takes, honey, to relieve this pain, y'all. And that's something that I want to say to people all the time. Listen, don't sit and endure. Why are we sitting and enduring pain? And that's not just our pain in our bodies, but the pain of interacting with a person or circumstances that are not the right fit circumstances. There's no reason for you to sit and suffer. I know. Actually, we are conditioned sometimes to sit and suffer in situations and be distracted from our pain. Distracted from our pain so that we don't do anything about it. We got to, okay. It is not okay to be distracted from your pain and you do nothing about it. Okay. Do something about your pain. Do you know that? I know you may be thinking, of course you do something about your pain. It's not of course. It's not of course. I see too many people as a therapist and as a coach that people are not giving themselves relief. They are not. And they don't even like what's so amazing. So this is what I find too. I'm going on the kind of I'm talking about all this is not what we're supposed to be doing during this time. But let me just say this. What I find is they know how to soothe other people. They know how to help other people, right? But then they think they don't know how to do the same for themselves. And I'm like, it's the same skill set. So the thing is, you know how to do it. You know how to do it. You just have to focus on yourself instead of giving it to someone else. And so the thing is, you should be focusing on yourself and doing whatever it takes for you first. That's how you are a thriving leader, when you're doing it for yourself and then you're healthy. So then you overflow onto people instead of pouring into people and you having a deficit, or you bleeding on people and you don't even know you're doing it and you think you're helping. You think you're helping. All right. So that's my 2 cents on that. Let's keep on moving. What the next thing that we do after gratitude is we're going to go over the ingredients of a powerful introduction. And I want to ask you, Rashida, because you've been coming and I appreciate your commitment to coming to this space. Tell me, what is the number one ingredient of the powerful introduction? What is the number one ingredient? Yes. This ingredient is what makes the powerful introduction powerful. Okay. This ingredient is the majority of what's important when you are sharing your introduction with others. This ingredient is not what you do. It is how you are, like what's the being of you, not the doing, but the being. Yes, Rashida, thank you so much. Who am I? Yes, who I am. Yes. That's the number one ingredient. Yes, it is. Who are you? And answering that question. Who are you? Tell yourself every day. Daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. Hello, Ezekiel. Thank you so much for coming in. Please tap the screen. I appreciate you following me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let us know what you're grateful for as well. Okay, so the next ingredient is What do you do? Now, people always do that. They go straight into, like yesterday, we was doing some live coaching with the gentleman, and he went straight into. Now, I have to tell you, even though he's been to this meeting and has heard the ingredients of a powerful introduction, he started off and said his name, and then he said, "I am an empowerment coach." And I go, "Okay, but who are you? But who are you?" Okay. And so we got to it, and it's so excited because what he said, his who he is I remember it because every time I work with people, I remember their I am statement. I am a spiritual, intellectual exploration. Yes. Wow, wow. Don't you want to meet him? Don't you want to meet him because of that? Because that's the hook. Okay. Then you say, I am an empowerment coach because that is what you do. All right. Then the next thing is, who do you serve? So, who are the people you're interested in working with, interacting with, and that you feel compelled to serve? Who do you serve? Okay. Then, why do you serve them? Yes. What are their pain points? What are their concerns, their issues, their things that they have going on? Because then, what do you serve? Is the next thing. What do you serve? That is the solution. I have to say that the solution sometimes is not you saying, "Oh, I coach," right? That's not necessarily the solution, because your coaching does not mean that that's the solution to their problem, right? You got to be clear on what is the solution that you're bringing to them. Basically, you want to talk about that benefit that you bring. What are the benefits of interacting with you? Now, this could be where you go is you can say the next question, the answer to the next question, which is what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them. Because then they get to know you. They get to know your story of transformation, that beautiful story that you have. So something like, I was here and now I'm here. Okay. Then who do you want to meet is the next ingredient of the powerful introduction. Who do you want to meet? So that will be um, the persona of the person that you're wanting to meet. And when I say persona, I'm talking about being very specific. So for example, if you're going to a coffee shop and you want to meet two people when you go to the coffee shop, and normally you work with people who I'm just going to go with the people that I work with. I work with leaders, right? Leaders. So then what kind of leader is it? Is it a women? Is it a woman? Right? Is it someone who works in holistic medicine? Is it someone who makes a certain amount of money? So it's important to be specific about who you're asking to work with. That means that you're going to either get that person because that person self-identifies as that, or they know someone that who fits in that criteria. Okay. This is about being very intentional with this question. You want to be intentional about who you're specifically looking for. Okay. All right. So the next ingredient is, how do they connect with you? All right. So you have to tell people how they can connect with you, because, there's no point in doing an introduction and you don't tell somebody how to continue to interact with you and meet you, get information from you, and be nurtured by you. There's no point. Okay. So make sure you tell them a link or a phone number or something. Okay. So now let's go into, I'm going to share my powerful introduction so that you all can get an example of it. But let me tell you, you need to deliver your powerful introduction in a giddy way. A giddy way. Yes. Hello, Kevin. Thank you so much for being here. Please let us know what you're grateful for. All right. Hello, viewer on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Happy day to you. Please let me know what you're grateful for. We'd love to hear it. We're also going to do live coaching in just a minute. You're here now to hear my powerful introduction after I went over these ingredients. Okay. So I am Erica Kessie. I listen as a therapist, teach as a coach, lift as the leader's healer to bring clarity for activation and execution. I am the CEO of Your Goal Concierge and the founder of Thriving Ministries, built for mom energy leaders, those fixers, helpers, burnt out from forgetting and neglecting themselves while serving others. I know what it's like to be deep down so tired. And now I stand as the son of the ThriveVerse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. How did I get here? It's because I command my thriving. I welcome you to go over to www.yourgoalconcierge.com, get your complimentary Thrive plan. Then you can launch into the ThriveVerse and land safely in the Thriving Ministries, where you can rest, rejuvenate, and build your legacy in peace. Yes, yes, yes. That is an example of a powerful introduction. And I know that Rashida's here. Rashida, I want to take a stab at doing your powerful introduction. Don't you can put it in the message if you want to, so I can say it, but I'm going to take a stab at it because you did it already. I'm going to try not to look at it. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to try to do it. Okay. So Rashida's here. Optimist Rashida. Peaceful, calm, and reflective spirit. I'm looking at it. Peaceful, calm, and reflective spirit. She is a relationship. She knows what it's like to be overwhelmed and burnt out from having so much going on in her world. But now she offers amazing services from her wealth of knowledge and empathy for others. You can reach her at Optimist Rashida. It's optimiststation at gmail.com. Okay. Now I got that last part right without looking. But I want to say, let me tell you why I wanted to go ahead and try to do this powerful introduction. Because what if I want to introduce Rashida to somebody? Because she has been continuing to come to this space, I am really getting to know her powerful introduction, right? So I can powerfully introduce her to other people, right? Now, I don't have all the bits completely right. The more that she's around and the more that she shares it, the easier it's going to be for me to be able to share her with others. That's why it's important sometimes to continue to come and to show up. Well, so a reason why it's important to come to Leverage and Leads is we do gratitude. Okay. We're starting our day off right with gratitude. That means you'll be looking for gratitude all day long if you have a practice of gratitude first. Second, you're learning something. It's something that's being reiterated in your mind. That's how people really kind of get stuff, is to continue to hear it over and over again. So I tell you the ingredients of a powerful introduction. And then you can even ask yourself, who am I now? Like I'm asking people, who are you? Those people who never really ask themselves that question and answer. But for those who've been around, you can ask yourself, who am I now? Because something may have happened and you have evolved. Because I know I started off being a love force with mysterious wisdom, celebrating life. That's how I introduced myself. That was my beginning hook at first. But I recognized, because I had this contract happen and I had a situation, and I recognized, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I am not centering myself. Being a love force, that means that I am, that it was basically me serving others. Okay. It was still about me serving others, even though I naturally serve others, but that wasn't part of my, that wasn't part of the powerful, that wasn't part of the I am statement. So then I changed it to the son of the ThriveVerse, where I'm centered and then I'm powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. All right. So you see how it can change. But another reason why it's important is when you are reiterating something, like I said, daily reiteration will call forth your desires. It allow you to be confident about yourself and what you're about, and to call forth your desires, all the desires that you have. So that's the reason why it's important to continue to come and share. But let me tell you one other amazing thing. If you come to this space, then the other people who come to this space are going to recognize you, and you are top of mind. So then they are going to refer you out to other people. So it sometimes could be a good idea for you to commit and be consistent about 30 minutes. Like I said, we're only here 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I believe everybody can do 30 minutes of gratitude, and doing daily declaration of yourself. Just watch how your life changes. You should speak to Tara about that, Keisha about that, who used to be a host here, and other people who've done their powerful introductions here. All right, so I'm going to say Rashida's powerful introduction out loud for everybody, so then they can make sure they are able to they are able to reach out to her. I see you, viewer, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Please go ahead and let us know your introduction. I will be happy to say it out loud for you as well, so that people can reach out to you. And then I will be also very interested in seeing how we can make your introduction a powerful one. All right, the same for those on YouTube. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Please let us know what you're grateful for. I see you, viewer. Thank you for being here. Okay, so this is Rashida's powerful introduction, okay? Hi, I'm Rashida. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Optimist Rashida, a peaceful, calm, and reflective spirit. I serve people who are overwhelmed and burnt out, stuck in survival mode. I help them shift from that place into a more sustainable, thriving life through mental health advocacy, writing, and authentic connection. I know how it feels to be chronically exhausted from being overwhelmed and burnt out so frequently. I want to meet overwhelmed and burnt out individuals who are sick and tired of staying stuck. Connect with me via my business email, which is optimiststation@gmail.com. Yes. Now that's a powerful introduction. And let me tell you, she was able to work on that and now has it. And now she can practice this, and it's going to roll off her tongue, and she's going to always have it. So she goes to any kind of networking event, any kind of thing, you could drop this in to any kind of webinar or a networking event online. You can be able to say it, because you all can see, I can say mine without reading it. Okay. But at first I was, all right. At first I was reading it. But if you come and you read it, you come and say it over and over again, you can't help but get it inside of you, and you're walking around. Like I told somebody yesterday that I was the son of the ThriveVerse, and when I first, I was interacting with a coach, and she and I was talking about, who I am or whatever. And when she and I came up with the idea of calling me the leader's healer, at first I was kind of Like, ooh, how people gonna take that, saying I'm the leader's healer. And I was like, but then a part of me said, you're supposed to feel a little bit of anxiety. This is very unfamiliar for you at first, but it's okay. Just go ahead and stand in that. And now it rolls off my tongue. It's not a big deal. I know I'm a leader's healer, and I meet leaders. If I'm working, those are my people that I'm working with. And I know as a therapist, and what does a therapist mean? If you go look up therapist, it does mean healer. So I said, yes, that's what I am. And that's what I want to be, because we have to make sure the leaders are healthy. The leaders have to be healthy because they're influencing other people. And I really have this soapbox that we need to do no harm. People of authority and leaders should do no harm. And there's a lot of harm being done to people in this world. Okay, because leaders are not healthy. They haven't dealt with their own triggers, their own trauma. They're reactive, they're impulsive, or they'll shut down and leave people in circumstances, left alone and abandoned. Oh my goodness, a lot is going on. And our first leader is usually our parents. So then people go and their parents have treated them a certain way, then they feel comfortable being around people who treat them in that way as well. And then that person is traumatized again by another authority figure. But then it doesn't feel so good. Like your insides are like, this is not right. I feel conflict. And that's why you had not been involved with leaders that are healthy, leaders that will not necessarily tell you what to do, but will walk you to whatever your solution is, by holding space for you, which is why I always talk about the Thrive Plan, because the Thrive Plan is not a tool that particularly tells you this is the way that you do this. This is how you live your life. This is the practice that you have. No, it tells you, hey, what is your particular way that you want to set up your life? Okay, you all, it is the top of the hour. I thank you all so much for participating. Thank you so much, Rashida, for being here. And you all create a thriving rest of your day. I'll be here tomorrow for more leveraging leads. I come here every day, and we'll have live coaching for those who want to come and actually write out their powerful introduction. And Rashida is an example. She is an example of someone who came and wrote out her powerful introduction. Now she can walk with confidence and be able to call forth her desires. You all create a thriving rest of your day. Bye.